G'day, Big Al story. I'm sick of this story now. This is the fourth time I've done it. Hi, my name's Deb. I'm a mother of one. My husband's name is Rick. And today is my favourite day of the week. It's Monday. I'm sitting here at the cafe waiting for my best friend Sophie. She is something else. She's larger than life. And I love these meetings so much that I often look forward from the weekend to the Monday. This is the only day I get off during the week to connect with her properly, and we sit down, we have a chat about everything, and it's just really, really nice. And she's very entertaining. She's always got a new fad or a new something going on in her life. And although I like to talk a lot, when I'm around her, I don't talk as much because she's always got something going on. So she is, as I said, larger than life. She's just interesting, always got something going on. Physically, she's got big fake boobs. Her blonde hair is always up like a netballer, really high ponytail. She's got 3 kids. Her youngest is Rodney, who she's just dropping off at daycare at the moment. And he's a beautiful little kid. And yeah, she's just really cool, just a beautiful woman, very honest, a bit bombastic, just a beautiful soul. Yeah, she often says that she's a man wrapped in a woman's body because she just has this real, I don't know, there's some things about her that are just very masculine, very, very in your face. But yeah, she's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. When we have these meetings, we often, women as women, we often compare between ourselves quite a bit. And we've often said that it would be good to make an app where you compare 2 women and the results are only shared within those 2 women. And we reckon she would be an 89.5 simply because of her pizzazz and her fake boobs and just her energy and her fake tan. We reckon she'd be about an 89.5, and we reckon I would be, about a 79. My face is probably prettier, we agree. My hair's a bit too straight. I'm skinnier than her, but she just has this bombast in her body and soul. So that's where we reckon we would compare in looks and attraction. We compare a lot of things. So our husbands, even though I'm still with my husband Rick and she is with nobody at the moment, she's got 3 kids to 2 different husbands or 2 different partners. She's single at the moment, and her youngest is Rodney, who she's dropping off at daycare. And we just always are swapping back and forward stories. I always find it amazing that I should have more to say about my husband because I'm still with him and he's as annoying as anything. But because Sophie is who she is, she can definitely fill space with energy. So she's always got more to say about her absent husbands than I have to say about my current husband, Yeah, so it's my favourite day of the week. We get to catch up, we get to listen to whatever the hell she's talking about. Yeah, and she's always into the latest fad. I like hearing about what her latest thing is that she's into, whether it's fake tans. When they weren't really a thing, she was the first one onto it, kablam, and she just is full 100, 200% into the latest fad, and then she will often slowly come out of it, but not necessarily to tell you as much why she's out of it, unless I ask her, and then she tells me very honestly why she has stopped doing a fad. Or it could be green tea. She had a green tea phase where she just went hardcore on all the science of green tea, and then the next week I saw her with a flat white, and I had to ask, and she's like, oh, and she just told me exactly why she stopped. Yeah, what other fads has she been into? She's been into a breathwork fad. We're having coffee one week and she just started looking off into the distance, and then I kicked her under the table and she's like, oh, she came back to it and she explained that she was doing a breathwork challenge and she was right in the middle of it as we were having coffee. And then she gave that up didn't give it up, she just moved on from it. And yeah, and then I asked about it and she told me all her reasons why she stopped it. Yeah, she's just full of gossip, even on people like it. She's such a good storyteller. People I don't know, like them, the guy who I assume is gay that does her spray tans. She's told me all about his life and his investments and his boyfriends. He must be gay. He is gay. She tells me all about that. And yeah, I just love hearing about her ex-husbands, her kids' life. She's just a really good storyteller, good soul, beautiful woman. Yeah, and what foods she eats. She's always like straight into a fad, and then give it 3 or 4 weeks and then she'll be out of it. Yeah, so she's a bit late this morning. She's often late, but this morning she's a little bit later than usual, but she'll be here soon. And yeah, you'll get to meet her for yourself. And we can both maybe find out what her latest thing is. And here she comes now. If you look around the cafe, the men are giving her just a little bit more attention than me. But anyway, that's just the way she is. Here she is. Hey, Dale, how you going? Yeah, good. Yeah, Rodney can sit over here. That's his spot over there. Yeah, so what's up? What's up, love? Well, it's been a morning. Yeah, so what's been happening? Well, as you know, Rodney goes to the daycare just up the street, and I've had something come up in the last couple of weeks. I haven't told you this. I didn't tell you last week. I didn't know if you were ready for it, but I am male. Oh, so you don't look male, Sophie. But okay, so you're male, yes. And those bitches at daycare are fucking racist. No, not racist. They're sexist. Sexist fucking bitches. What? So what? So you're male, okay? So how does so? Well, that doesn't matter. I can see your hair's down this week. That's, but I've never seen it like that. But yeah, well, let me tell you about my morning. So every morning, as you know, I don't have a husband because all the males in this world are fucking too stupid to be with me. And no, that's not true. But I just haven't found the right one. But as you know, I'm single. I get up in the morning, I go to bed male. I sleep male because, as we both said, I'm a male wrapped in a female's body. I sleep male. I wake up male. My singlet and my PJs on. And I wake up, I do breakfast male. Rodney, he's fully accepting of it. He thinks it's great. I get dressed into my high vis. I've got pink and yellow high vis. I wear that every day. I put the boots on. And then I have to get Rodney dressed. And then I have to get myself dressed for the day. So you get dressed female for the day. That's exactly what I do. So I don't think it's fair for Rodney to not have a father and then not to have a mother. He can't miss out on everything. So I'm male when I'm sleeping, when I wake up, when we have breakfast, and I talk to Rodney at breakfast, I'm very male. I am male. And then when I go out for whatever I'm doing, I go female. It's just not fair that Rodney should grow up and not see what a female is. Oh, okay. Well, what's the problem? Well, the problem is I got to daycare today, and I've explained this to them a couple days ago that I'm male, and it takes me a little bit longer to get ready, and they are not accepting of this because they're sexist, and they don't understand. Well, they do understand. I think they're just bitches. Well, what's the problem then? Well, I was late, as you can see. I didn't get time to do my hair. I was late dropping Rodney off, and those bitches, they said because I pick him up at 2 o'clock and I'm dropping him off late, they can't take him for that small amount of time. Which I just think they're just bigots. Okay, okay. Well, fair enough. And this is the point. I feel like asking Sophie, how long do you think you'll be male for? But I think that would be quite presumptuous and a little bit rude. But I entertain her and I listen, and It is now next week, and she's coming back. She's on time, and she has her hair up as it is usual. And she's back here, so just let me say, hey, how you going, love? Good to see you. Your hair looks nice. It's up. Yeah, has anything changed? Well, things have changed. Okay, yeah, I can see Rodney's not here, so he got dropped off to daycare, all right? Yes, he did, but those bitches at fucking daycare, Rodney went along to daycare last week, and he said that he wanted HRT. What's HRT? HRT is hormone replacement therapy, and he's 5, and he wants to be a woman. He wants to try it out, and he said that to them, that he wanted to, well, he didn't say that he wanted HRT. He said he wanted to be a girl, and they have introduced the idea of hormone replacement therapy, and they helped him make a poster about it. Well, so you don't want him to be female? No, that is fucking ridiculous. The end. I don't know if that punchline works or not, but I think I got everything in there. Yeah. Anyway, I hope that I made. I don't know. It's just I just really wanted to write that character of Sophie. I think she's interesting. I didn't want to make it sound too silly, but I did. She is a bit of a caricature, but there you go. Yeah, Big Al Story on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, see what I'm doing there. Not all my stories are like this, so I'd like to write some out. This one I just sort of freestyling it. Yeah, any feedback would be greatly appreciated, and I will talk to you later.